Hi. Hi. Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A for you guys to get to know us, and we're going to be telling you guys how our 9 months was when she was pregnant. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright guys, first question. Where are you from? Well, originally I was born in Kansas, but we barely spent any time in Kansas, so we moved to Cincinnati, Ohio right after I was born, and then from there I just grew up in Cincinnati, went to school, graduated, and we're still here.
I was born in Cincinnati, but for my whole life I've grown up in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. Our next question is, how did you guys meet?
You want me to go?
You.
Well, for those who don't know, I'm a nail tech. I do nails, and when we met, she was the receptionist at the nail salon I was working at. So then, I guess... Oh, okay. I guess I did your nails. I'm pretty sure I did your nails, and then that sort of kicked it off. We started to connect. We started talking, and then eventually somehow I got your Snapchat, I guess, and we just started talking from the Snapchat, I think. And then the rest is history. Alright, the next question is, what are the biggest pet peeves about each other?
Probably one of my biggest pet peeves about him is how the littlest thing can just make him angry. Like, he'll be in like the best mood ever, but one little thing will happen and it's like, oh my god, everybody stop what you're doing and let me have my moment. And I'm just like, I literally tell him every single time, like, babe, like, calm down, like, it's okay, like, if you get mad, it's not gonna fix it. Like, you need to calm down, take a deep breath, just breathe, like, it'll be fine.
Okay, I like that. Still got things to work on, guys, but I don't lose my mind most of the time. My biggest pet peeve about you is I have a couple.
Yeah.
When at night when she sleeps, she talks in her sleep. And the other night, I was just on the computer, just, you know, doing whatever, and she's sleeping, and she said, not with that leg. And I looked over, I was like, what the hell are you dreaming about? And then I shrugged her shoulder and I said, babe, what are you talking about? And she said, you know the thing you do with the wrapping paper? I was like, what the hell are you dreaming about? What are you dreaming about?
I have no idea. I don't remember that at all.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Probably one of my other pet peeves about him is at night, for him to be able to be comfortable and sleep, he has to like either shake his leg or rub his feet together. And I'm the kind of person that like littlest things, like noises, movements, anything will just drive me insane until it stops.
Well, to me, that's like a comfort thing. I rub my feet together because like it keeps my feet warm, and then I always have to have a blanket over my legs, at least to my waist, and then I'm able to sleep. If not, I cannot sleep, guys. Another pet peeve about you, I don't know if it's weird or not. I know a lot of people do this, but when she eats pizza, she eats the main part and she does not eat the crust. She probably takes one bite of the crust and that's it.
No. Okay, so I'll eat the pizza and then I'll eat the crust, but the top part of the pizza where it meets the crust, I usually don't eat that because there's just, every pizza place, always, they just put too much sauce. And I hate the taste of it. Like, if it's just the sauce, it feels like I'm gonna be sick.
Alright, the next question. I don't know if this is for the both of us or just you, But how was your 9 months? How did you feel emotionally and physically?
Emotionally, just overwhelmed and stressed, because obviously, like, you want to know, like every minute of every day, like, is the baby okay? Like, are they healthy? What's going on? But typically you only have one appointment a month until like the very end. But just, especially during the first trimester, like, that was, I'd say for both of us, that was probably the most stressful part besides the end.
Yeah.
But physically, in the beginning, it didn't feel that different, I'd say. But around, like, what was it, like 6 months, when we were 6 months, I'd say, the sciatic nerve pain started, and that was just miserable.
Yeah.
Because, like, you can obviously, like, do some things to, like, help it a little, but for me, it was anytime I took a step, going up or down the stairs, or even if I was just, like, laying down, if I wanted to move a certain way to, like, get myself comfortable, it was just a sharp pain. So eventually I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna not move. Like, I literally would lay down in one spot and not move.
Yeah.
Towards the end, I would say, was a little bit more stressful, just because she was breech, and around, like, I'd say 35, 36 weeks, we had to go to the doctor every Monday and Thursday just for monitoring, because, like, to see if she was still breech or if she had flipped herself or not. And we just kept having conversations with the doctor, like, she can flip on her own, but if she doesn't, like, we're gonna have to try this, but if that doesn't work, you're gonna have to have a C-section. And thankfully it didn't get to that point. That whole process, and along with, like, the anticipation of, like, when she was gonna be born, because by that point we were 37 weeks, which is technically full term, so they can come whenever.
Yeah.
And so we were, like, just anticipating, like, what if she comes before she flips? Like, that's just going to be more stress added on top of everything else that we've been going through right now.
Yeah. From a guy's point of view, honestly, well, from my point of view, it was a roller coaster ride, honestly, from the beginning to the end, because I'm not really going through all the pain. I'm not going through the pain at all, actually. And I'm not feeling what she's feeling, so the only thing I can do is be there for her, you know? So, a message to all the guys that's expecting for the first time, or whenever, however many times, just be there for her, because, you know, you're literally not going through any of the pain, any of the feelings that she's feeling. Just try and comfort her, try and make her 9 months go through as smoothly as possible, or the best you can do. That's my biggest tip to the guys that's expecting for the first time. Alright, next question. After birth, how did you feel?
Afterwards, exhausted, because going through, like, just sitting around waiting until, like, you were to the certain point where you could, like, actually start, like, pushing or whatever. But even before then, just, like, laying there, kind of, not, like, helpless, but, like, there's nothing you can do to really speed it up. Like, you just have to, like, let it go as it does. Especially if you have a long labor, you're not allowed to eat. Like, you can have ice chips and then popsicles, but even those, like, they're not enough. And so just after going, like, through the long hours and not being able to eat and being tired and not being really able to get comfortable, ooh, bless you, it's just, like, everything at once, because, like, they're born, but you still have to wait, like, an hour or two for everything to just, like, settle down, for the epidural to wear off, and then probably that part was probably really, really stressful. Physically sore, just because of everything that my body just went through. It was a lot. So, like, all I wanted to do was just, like, relax and just sleep, which I was able to do because our whole family was there. Everybody was just like you need a rest, like don't try to do too much, like we will take care of anything that you need. And especially him, like you were like that the whole 9 months and you still are. Like even now whenever we get home, he'll be like, I got everything, like just go inside. I'm just like, I can, like I can do it, like I can help out.
Oh no, it's just that's the least I can do, you know. Like I don't think a guy will ever go through the pain that, you know, a woman has to go through when they're pregnant or giving birth, let alone, you know. Look at her, pinky, person, pinky. Alright guys, that was the last question. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you guys think. Comment what you guys want us to do next. Any question you guys have. And make sure you guys follow us on Instagram. We'll leave our Instagram names on the bottom in the description. Until next time guys, we'll see you in the next video.